Manipuri cinema completes 50 years. Chief Minister Biren says government will preserve old film records and artifacts. MP Lesham Basan Ajauba shows of efforts to set up film city in Manipur. Manipur government to review whether to halt or continue physical classes for students of class 6 to 8 in the wake of surging COVID-19 cases. Social Welfare Director NG Uttam says some NGOs are hindering department works by raising unnecessary complaints at court and Manipur Human Rights Commission. Manipur reports 12 more new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 650 test results and 8 recoveries in 24 hours. Death toll remains at 375. And India logs above 1,31,000 COVID-19 cases and 780 deaths in 24 hours. Tally rises above 1 crore 30 lakh. Recovery rate drops to 91.22%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthumbam Biren today launched the year-long Golden Jubilee celebrations of Manipuri cinema at the auditorium of Manipur State Film Development Society in Palace Compound. Speaking at the event, Chief Minister N. Biren assured that the state government is all ready to preserve old film records and other cinema-related artifacts of Manipuri cinema. He also stressed on the significance of films in enrichment of culture and popularizing the state. Chief Minister N. Biren unveiled a monolith marking the 50 years of Manipuri cinema at MSFDS complex. He also inaugurated the first ever Manipur Cine Archive and Museum. Glimpses of Manipur cinema on the evolution of Manipuri cinema was screened at the event. Director of National Award-winning Matamgi Manipur, the first Manipuri feature film, other eminent filmmakers and artists were felicitated on the occasion. Pension under Chief Minister Gi artist Singgi Tengbang were handed over to 432 selected senior artists and financial aids to various cultural groups who are promoting various art forms of the state. Speaking at the event, Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar stressed on the need to produce quality films and to find out why the number of audience for Manipuri films are declining. He urged filmmakers to reflect the culture and tradition of the state in their films.
Cinema the beauty of Canada, I quite was a tap of the beauty, but I quite society was some tone of one of the beauty, but I quite to mirror the Tamoga the Tamam Masaxing, a choba, Hinam have the quick education, a choba part of money and equido. Manipuri cinema, pay Yokana by Queen Sarkarsina, Tabaka Kamuk locally, Manipur Film Development Council, Kale, I think Manipur Film Development Corporation, Hana Tawam, Katamatunda Hujiti, Manipur State Film Development Society, Hana structure Tore, I think Manipur State Sign Policy approved over the sign policy, Mapunkhana Salawi and Sinabanda the Manipuri Sign Commission Lincoln Kare, Adiba film Kapi roles, films in Fazana Prijator the Bagi, Mapam Layram the Bagi, Mangana, Adiko Kadana, labor syndrome, Adu, no idea. Aduna, Kuzik, I am encouraged away, Kakugi, Anobala, Office Sina, Madugi Museum, Siamakanda, Lady Bakoi, Camera World Tambundu, Kanogi, SC, Drakarni, Hyper, Adu Musintai for the Visingo. Government is always ready to help, and the Kimating Parliament will persuade those again.
Director of the first Manipuri feature film, Matamgi Manipur, produced in 1972, Dev Kumar Bose expressed happiness upon the 50 years completion of Manipuri cinema. He appeals to create films and not to manufacture films. Special guest of the event, founder director of Film Heritage Foundation, Shivendra Singh Dangarpur stressed on the need to preserve all film records and artifacts, all filmmaking methods and film shooting equipments to be a source of inspiration for budding filmmakers.
Please make Manipuri film industry in a world platform, and don't forget, don't manufacture, don't make it commercial. You will be enjoy the creation, it will learn. The film can give you very things, it can develop the country. If minister is there, through film you can develop society. You through film, what you want to say, you can do it. So develop the film industry. I thank you, the Film Development Society. They are taking this Golden Jubilee celebrations.
We could have a museum here where people could come, could see what Mr. Dev Kumar Bose has done. Because it's not just about the visual medium of the film, but also about artifacts which he has. If there was a script, if there were photographs of the film, how was the film made? Please remember that what we create today is the future tomorrow. And that is how we need to preserve.
Rajya Sabha MP Titula King Leshemba Sanajauba has assured of all-out efforts in establishing a film city in Manipur to promote Manipur's film industry. He further appealed to those engaged in the film industry to cooperate for the same. Speaking at the distribution of 13th Manipur State Film Awards 2020 at MSFDS Auditorium today, MP Leshemba Sanajauba said Manipuri films are developing. He added that Manipur is leading among the northeast states in producing films. Highlighting the lack of outdoor and indoor shooting sites in the state, he assured of approaching the relevant ministry to set up a film city in the state. Commissioner of Arts and Culture M. Joy and eminent film personalities attended the event.
Film Sakanaba, Hena Paganaba Highway, by Onzanamatam, Oibra, Highway Tanzania. Film City Gumba, indoor, outdoor, shooting Togoyaba, facility, Miam Labor, Adukai, Pasasu, Yam, Elizabeth Sunate, adequate producers sing, Adu film, filmmakers sing, Yam Nakasu, Pasayam, Lega Tobonate, Pamjabagi, Films the Norogi, Pongsian, Jamba Pongtung, Atani, Aduna. Saisida, Film City, Ama, Tamnanaba, indoor, Natraga, outdoor, shooting Togomatan, nobody could Saba Mayamsi Pangba Yabagi, I give my kitty holder Zaning Budu, I do man lazy. I must see that government so lady, that government Sutana Zaraga, I central government, Madilena ministry da, Masi, Tawada di Masigi Aina, Sansan Zagado Base, Mayam, I want the guide to you, Lambi PB, Smine High Sea, Smine Tosi, Smine, Tanasi Habado.
The much-delayed 13th Manipur State Film Awards 2020, owing to COVID-19 pandemic, were distributed on the occasion of Golden Jubilee celebrations of Manipuri cinema today. Altogether, 54 awards of both lifetime feature film and non-feature films were distributed at the ceremony held at MSFDS Auditorium. Pandam Amada, directed by Oinam Gautam, bagged the Best Feature Film Award 2020. Mayang Langbam Amar bagged Best Actor Award for his role in the film Ichadi Manini. Tensubam Bala bagged Best Actor Female Award for her role in Bangladesh Ki Sana Thamfam. While C.H. Ramesh Chandra, popularly known as Idho, bagged Best Supporting Actor Award and Narmada Saugaijam bagged Best Supporting Actress Award. S. Shaolin bagged Best Child Artist Award for his role in Aigi Kona. Kennedy Kuman received the Best Singer Male Award and Roji Maishnam bagged Best Singer Female Award. In non-feature film category, Highways of Life Maibam Amarjit bagged Best Non-Feature Film Award. Lifetime Achievement Award was conferred upon KSH Rashi from Thangmaiban Laurungpure Laikai. Manipur State Film Development Society presented the award, which includes cash award of 1 lakh rupees. Manipur government will review whether to halt or continue physical classes for students of class 6 to 8 in the wake of surging COVID-19 cases in the country. Chief Minister N. Biren disclosed the same while addressing the gathering of Golden Jubilee celebrations of Manipuri cinema at MSFDS Auditorium today. He said even though physical classes for students of class 9 to college and university level may continue, resumption of normal classes for students of class 6 to 8 will be reconsidered. Highlighting about yesterday's meeting of all chief ministers chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Chief Minister Biren said Prime Minister Modi has stressed on the need to create micro-containment zones to effectively contain the rising cases of COVID-19. He added that screening of incoming people at Zirbam and Mau entry points have started.
Ano Manipur da ngarang mitra tu kumba ngarang hengkat pa. Adi manung da travel kaino dagi mapan dagi lakpo da airport ta mari yema positive oi pa. Adagi jiri lom dagi lakpo da jiri ga kaino ga sahwal le khagi mau ga su jiri lom dagi lakpo da bus da mari yema thengna ba. Ano smai ta rokan le koi si kitang section da ba ya da ba situation la class 6 dagi na 9 fawa amuk hangbado 8 fawa hangbado ai review to wan ngasi hai gi bani malam ni angang sing si bhap ta de ba angang na tani na class 6 dagi na 8 fawa hang amtang review to bisi aduga 9 dagi na 9 na ba fawa di hang ba bhap ta na mina social distancing kali kali fajan ta ruga yarani na haji gi bani na mayang wi cooperation support na chaga di hai ba ai khoi gi sigilaina si gi so khoi thengna ba ngam.
Following the announcement of nationwide mass vaccination program from April 11 to 14 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Chief Minister Nongthongpam Biren has also announced the same in Manipur. The announcement came after the virtual meeting of all chief ministers chaired by the Prime Minister yesterday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged states to intensify their efforts on war footing. He urged the states to focus on test, track, treat, COVID-appropriate behavior and COVID management. He also appealed to states to stress on COVID-19 testing, and the target is to do 70% RT-PCR test. Chief Minister N. Biren assured that facilities for vaccination would be made available at all the health care units, including private hospitals, during the campaign. He stated that the percentage of vaccination in the state for individuals above 60 years of age is very low, with nearly 2,000 individuals getting vaccinated out of around 6 lakhs so far. He appeals to the public who are eligible for vaccination to get vaccinated during the mass vaccination drive so as to prevent from the second wave of the coronavirus pandemic in Manipur. Raising concern over the alarming rate of positive cases in some states, he stressed on the need for 100% vaccination of healthcare workers and frontline workers, as they are the ones who render services for containment of the pandemic. Maintaining that the government has been taking up necessary measures to curb the spread of COVID-19, Chief Minister N. Biren urged the public to strictly adhere to COVID-19 SOPs and to observe COVID-appropriate behaviors at all times. He also appeals to the public to come up for timely testing if they observe any symptoms, as prevention is the most effective way to successfully fight the pandemic. The Chief Minister also appealed to the state police and other frontline workers to perform their duties sincerely while enforcing the SOPs. Chief Minister N. Biren distributed pension to 18 retired employees of 6 autonomous district councils, ADCs, at Chief Minister's Secretariat today. Department of Tribal Affairs and Hills, Government of Manipur organized the event. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister N. Biren stated that ADCs are part of the state government and work under its purview. He said that the state cabinet approved the implementation of old pension scheme to employees of 6 ADCs on December 4, 2008. 2018 for their welfare. He added that a separate pension cell for ADCs had been created under the Directorate of Tribal Affairs and Hills, which became effective from November 4, 2019. He stated that the pension scheme has covered 3,273 employees of 6 ADCs, and provisional gratuity has been disbursed to 157 employees as of March 31st last year, and the Finance Department has also given concurrence to 15 deceased employees for payment of pensionary benefits through the relevant treasury. N. Biren said that an amount of 25 crore rupees and 30 crore rupees have been allocated in the budget for payment of pension for 2020-21 and 2021-22. He urged the employees of ADCs to attend office regularly, render their services actively, and maintain transparency in performing their duties. Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Vungzagin Volte, Chairman of Manipur Tribal Development Corporation Ginsuan Hao, Additional Chief Secretary Letkogin Haukip, Director of Tribal Hills, Tribal Affairs and Hills C. Erter Worchio, and department officials attended the event.
Autonomous District Council is a part of government. Under the state government, service casually Autonomous District Council state government ki purview ki wang madalai some things madulali. Sahi kuire Manipur Sarkar mayam pan kare. Autonomous District Council ki employees step murderly haisira kari haigedage. Sigi pencil ki scheme si oramde leiramde. But akhoi anova government si lakanda one Manipur, one India, one nation theory lakpagorina one state ki akhoi ki Manipur ya punba employees si employee mada phangba benefit to employee atai desu phangam thoi habigi potu de akhoi nalais.
Social Welfare Department Director N.G. Uttam has alleged some NGOs of interfering in the works of the department by raising unnecessary complaints at the court and Manipur Human Rights Commission. He was speaking at the opening of Transgender Women Grievance Redressal Cell in Manipur State Commission for Women today. Director Uttam asserted that all of the government departments, the Social Welfare Department is the most closely affiliated department with the public and NGOs. He condemned that some NGOs are raising unwanted complaints just to earn fame, which eventually hinders various welfare activities initiated by the department. N.G. Uttam also disclosed that opening of an exclusive rehab center under the department is in the pipeline to rehabilitate transgender people who are abusing drugs. Speaking on the occasion, Chairperson of Manipur State Commission for Women, Dr. M. Binota, expressed a firm belief that the grievance cell will help in combating plights facing transgender community. She appealed to transgender people to get themselves registered through their relevant DCs to get the benefits of the grievance cell.
Government already told Human Rights Commission complaint reduction, court complaint reduction. Already process whole economy. Media Human Rights Commission High Court government rules Masina government tabak suri bajing da amna ningan na ba mayam hawi moina tawri duje ko ira line no moina tawri ba kadar dina aron masigu masi taw da bida matuna hena tabak thinda na ba bayang khosong na ba macham go yali
15-day-long free detoxification program held at Spiritual Harbor Rehabilitation Center in Sekmai, Nongthongbam concluded today. The event was jointly organized by User Connection Supportive Committee, Kangleipak, UCSCK in association with Youth Athletic Development Association, YADA. Director of Handloom and Textiles, K. Lamli Kamei, has announced that there are few changes in the age limit for recruitment of common posts in the Directorate of Handloom and Textiles. As per state government notification, age limit for unreserved category is 38 years, 41 years for OBC, 43 years for ST and SC. Speaking to media in his office at Lamphel today, Lamdikame said as per recruitment rules of state government in 1986 and 1979, maximum age limit for an unreserved category candidate for common post was 30 years in maximum, and 3 to 5 years relaxation were given to ST-SC categories. However, the new changes were notified by state government, Department of Personnel and Administrative Reforms Personnel Division on March 4, 2014. He added that ages mentioned in the new notification will come into effect as upper age limit in the recruitment of 25 posts each for regular and contractual under the Directorate. Lamdikame appeals to interested candidates to contact the relevant employment exchange for assistance. He added that the Directorate will forward a letter to Additional Director Employment Exchange requesting rectification of the age limit.
Sarkar ki DP order thokpudi matungin na masi upper age limit asi akoi kunthani pan oigani haibasina akoi unreserved ki damakta aduga OBC ki nifu mathoi oigani scheduled tribe amadi scheduled caste ki nifu humdoi oigani haibasi koi employment exchange da tongan ba koi da masi phongjara kan da masi loina mak dagas thakiba thaba matamda sahi hele haidana exchange na yarakta kangbu do so amu hanna exchange sapi raga isa gi sahi asi unreserved na nifu thai pan ki manung da salli adu OBC na nifu mathoi matung da salli amadi ST amadi SC ki nifu humdoi manung Sali Haraga exchange Tamo Hanaka Tabiraga Haidiba Pam Logo the Wasing Sitamipum Kudimana Isagi Maduki the Makta Yaubio Adragas Kabio Amadi exchange Kat Hajin Birakanda Isagi Kanda Honaraka Labak Sang Yabu.
Various stone crushing units, brick fields and industrial units are reportedly running without requisite permission from the state government on paddy lands in Moidangpok, Moidangpok and New Kaitelmanbi. Members of JSA Against Polluting Factories and Industries in and around Moidangpok, New Kaitelmanbi and Moidangpok has warned of intense agitation if authorities concerned fail to look into the matter. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, JSC Secretary S. Tombi said many stone crushing units set up more than 40 years ago and around 8 new units are running in violation of Manipur Conservation of Paddy Lands and Wetlands Act 2014. She also said raw materials of these units are taken from reserved forest areas illegally. As Tombi said, stone dust and sands from the units are affecting agricultural production and residents in its vicinity. The Secretary also informed that construction of one bitumen mixture plant and a brick farm are currently underway on paddy land in Moidangpok. That the relevant DC, SDO, Patsoy and officials of Manipur Pollution Control Board, Trade, Commerce and Industries Department failed to take stock of the situation despite repeated pleas.
Become Pasoy the Bilprin, Sound at Tauribas, Mani Bahujik, Akoimidam Taurakaduch. Man Atopa Pranama, I could talk about Karigumba Pralama, Tojiba, the Akoikem Dadu Tingero, Mamangi Sahishida, Akoimidam, the Ladyba, Collapsing Sina, Marilyn, but Dipam, the Siasangi, Hadana, Ting never give port the Tojagrabadu, Karigumam, Dangasi Powder, Excel Lokat Bibagi ports the Amta Udaba. Hasn't then a Toxala Pataraga, so Manangamba, Akoinangam by the Akochuangam attack the Akochuanaran, Tau never give them a cut. Tungi Punsiro and the Isu Sinchinan, Nungayapana, Tangtan, and Lahona Vigam, the Tawaiba Toka, the Akoi, Hanbaka Valero, Akoyama Sigaga, Suron, Saron de Lehoga, Dobasing, the Napau, Godobo Portudi, Akoi Tawaika Toka, the Kaim de Pamovalati.
Wangkai to Kongba Road Development Ad Hoc Committee has urged the relevant authorities to repair the stretch of Wangkai to Kongba Road within 15 days, else warned of intense agitation. Committee members said the repair of the road started after they pleaded for the same on Miyamginu meet held on November 15, 2019, but repair halted soon enough. They said the road has been damaged owing to heavy encroachment by street vendors and construction of various structures, including shops. Manipur reported 12 more new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 650 test results received today. Newly infected persons are all from the general population. They are 7 from Imphal West, 3 from Bishnupur and 1 each from Senapati and Imphal East district. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 29,475, out of which 91 are active cases. No death case has been reported in the past 24 hours and death toll remains at 375. On the positive note, 8 patients were discharged in the past 24 hours, rising the state's total recovered cases to 29,009. Manipur's COVID-19 recovery rate has further declined to 98.41%. So far, 91,272 people have been administered COVID-19 vaccine shots in Manipur. Meanwhile, Khurramban market is buzzing with shoppers for the upcoming Sajibu Chairauba amid the surging COVID-19 cases. As part of preventive measures, City Police, under the supervision of Imphal West Police, carried out poster awareness campaign on COVID-19 in the market today. Poster clearly instructs people to always wear face mask, maintain social distancing and follow COVID-19 appropriate behaviors. Speaking to Impact News, one City Police Sub-Inspector appealed to the public to always adhere to COVID-19 related SOPs to ward off a second wave of coronavirus pandemic in the state.
City Police ke Maikai dagi SP Imphal West OCCT PSK for the Manipur Pajamiam the COVID-19 pandemic second wave horokosida maru na khogi ima kaithen ahum si akoi da Pajamiam na pochei leiba lakpiriba kaithen kabira singna gi mafam da akoi poster campaign chathajabani madudi nahongna na khoi amuk second wave se horo amanina phana koina khoina lockdown matam koina thingro matungda lakpasida amuk hanagi 3 golden rules haibadi social distancing face mask upa khuttoina hamba ahum se mayamna kaubiroi dabani hariba se khoi City Police ke makai dagi mayamna Pajamiamna sajo pebio mayamgi corporation yaudagadi khoi police khatana thengnaba ngammoi aduna Manipur gi Pajamiam da City Police ke makai dagi SP Imphal West amadi OCCT PSK for da mayam mafam da khanganjari.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Classic Hospitality Training Institute, a unit of Babina Healthcare and Hospitality Industries Private Limited, initiated by Classic Group of Hotels. Admission open. 6 months course in food preparation and culinary arts. 100% job placement assistance. 6 months internship program at Classic Group of Hotels. Free uniform and study materials. Eligibility 10 to pass and 18 to 27 years of age. Free counseling session starting from Monday to Saturday from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. For more details, please contact Classic Hospitality Training Institute, 3rd floor Hotel Imphal by the Classic North EOC Imphal. Phone number 6909358685. Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 23rd of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaikai, Imphal.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited na miyamgi damak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amakak launch tawzai. Apurma semhamgi 10% amak down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna chahida 6.99% gi changda thagi installment basis ta thibirak payagan. Ngasi maleng simbiro Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, a sister company of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, Torambam Lekai.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. COVID-19 cases continue to rise in India. Country recorded a single-day spike of 1,31,968 new cases of COVID-19, taking tally to 1,30,60,542 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, there are 9,79,608 active cases of COVID-19 in the country. Death toll has reached 1,67,642 with 780 new COVID-19 fatalities. On a positive note, 61,899 people were discharged in the past 24 hours, rising the recovered cases to 1,19,13,292. India's recovery rate has further declined to 91.22%. Maharashtra has the highest active cases of above 5,22,000 in the country. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 13,46,78,500 people. Above 2,9,18,200 people have died, and recoveries are above 10,84,26,900. USA has the highest active cases of above 68,72,000 in the world. There are only 279 active cases of COVID-19 in China from where the pandemic started. BJP Mahila Morcha Manipur Pradesh held an awareness rally on COVID-19 mass vaccination drive today. The rally passed through Khwaramban Bazar, Ima Kaitel, BT Road, Nagamapal and Pauna Bazar. Participants chanted various slogans like "Get COVID vaccine," "Please wear a mask," etc. BJP Kakching Mandal today held awareness program aimed to stay protected from second wave of COVID-19 in Kakching district. Speaking at the event held at Kakching Sumbak Lekai, MLA L. Rameshwar said he will sponsor vaccination of around 1,000 senior citizens. Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, party supporters and locals attended the event. Education, Fisheries and Kada Minister Kam Lamshang MLA Sorokai Bimrajan inaugurated a community hall at Thaurojam Mayalekai in Lamshang constituency today. The community hall was constructed under Local Area Development Fund. Member of Awang Kunau Zilla Parishad N. Promo and Pradhan of Awang Kunau Gram Panchayat T.H. Dwijamani and locals attended the event. NSUI Manipur State Unit also joined nationwide celebration of the 51st Foundation Day of National Students Union of India today. MPCC President Govindas Konthojam led attendees in singing national anthem and hoisting NSUI flag at Congress Bhavan to mark the occasion. Eminent leaders of Congress Party and NSUI Manipur State Unit attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, MPCC President Govindas Konthojam said students' participation in politics is essential to bring good governance, and as a part of it, NSUI has been taking major role in producing efficient politicians for the past 50 years. A team led by President of NSUI Manipur State Unit, MD Kabir Ahmad, distributed notebooks, pens, masks and sanitizers to inmates of Kanglatombi Children's Home and Lao Radiant School, Karong. The team also shared the grief of the bereaved family of late MBBS student Sanaton Athokpam and assured of extending full support in getting justice for Sanaton. Mayai Lambi College Yumnam Huidrom celebrated its 41st Foundation Day today. Speaking on the occasion, Education Minister S. Rajan assured that recruitment for filling up vacant posts in colleges will be completed by April. He asserted that government teachers are well trained and they are no less than private school teachers. Agriculture Minister Oinam Lukhoy, Mayai Lambi College principal, college teachers and students took part in the event.
ngasi education department education S amasung higher ani punna punjalakanda ikoi city convention da NFP National Education Policy 2020 ki damakta ikoina panel discussion lama honorable chief minister na hangok bidana ikoi panel discussion lama tawgre National Education Policy fully Manipur da implement tawang amdana bagi damak masigi kanaba ikoi gi tungi jati gi yubi or kadori ba satra satri nahar da pibang amdana bagi damakta adugumba panel discussion tawgre National Education Policy mapung pana Manipur da chana hanaba pangthok ngamnaba honaba da laiba mayam siksigi cooperation yamna darkar hoy.
Cases Zirbam district have appealed to appoint a principal in charge of Ziri College at Kadamdala on seniority basis and in a transparent manner. The three student bodies held a meeting in this regard today. Desam Zirbam District Council President Laisham Bilaks warned against nepotism in the recruitment of the post. He also appeals to appoint a qualified and efficient principal in charge of the college.
In charge Khangadoriba, Asida, Kanamba Matagi, political minded, Kanamba political put Amato Chambigano, Loinana, Ozasingi Marakta, I could give Icham Khan Iba, Adumba, Yanga, Adumbasu Tobiano, Yama Stretta, Golesasi, Mahum Pana, Matitsana, Lainabi Damakta, New Chumna, I could give in charge Kambitamda, Kambiro Haiduna, my Royal Ahungi Matagi, I could Marina authority singa, Hajay.
Oath taking and capping ceremony for the 5th batch of 32 JNM students of Dr. Anjuli Nayak Nursing School in Julalen was held today. Principal of College of Nursing Medical Directorate and Nalini Bala, Nursing School Principal D. Mercy Chiru and Vice Principal L. Rosie graced the event held at Imphal Christian Church. On National Education Policy 2020 were held in various colleges today under the aegis of Directorate of University and Higher Education, Government of Manipur. Internal Quality Assurance Cell, DM College of Teacher Education, Imphal organized a one-day discourse on sensitization on NEP 2020 at Hall Number 1 of the college today. College Principal Dr. R.K. Lokendra, mentor of NAG 2.5 mission, Dr. N. Sanjoy, College Associate Professor Dr. Konika Kraizam, graced the event. Speaking on the occasion, College Principal Dr. R.K. Lokendra said the Indian government announced National Education Policy on July 29 last year with an aim to bring several major reforms in education sector of India. Teaching, non-teaching staff and students of the college took part in the event. One-day workshop on National Education Policy NEP 2020 was also held at DM College in Imphal today. DM College of Science organized the event at room number 73 of the college. Former head of DM College of Science H. Jenta Kumar, advocate of the High Court of Manipur Santak Haidem and principal of DM College of Science Dr. M. Bhuvaneshwari took part in the event. DM College Physics Associate Professor Kraizam Dinesh Kumar gave resourceful insights on NEP 2020. DM College Mathematics Assistant Professor Dr. K. Anthony said the workshop aims to facilitate a successful implementation of NEP 2020 in the state.
Silibo workshop ki main purpose haragati anouba national education policy se masi am afaba document amane masidal yauriba pieces mayam se mai pang implement toge haitardi government gi khoi directorate ki secretariat ko official de natana oja sing natana satra sing gi parents guardians atai atopa khoi gi am interested oiba academicians sing adagi di even elected members sing haibadi society ki section khudimak masi understand to minabam sang implement torokpada stakeholder khudimaki role sang.
One-day state-level workshop on NEP 2020 was also held at Oriental College today. Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Oriental College organized the event sponsored by State Directorate Project RUSA Manipur. Ex-Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor H. Tombi, Zilla Parishad member of Lamjau Tongba, Laurembam Ongbi Langlen Laima, Principal of Oriental College, Dr. S. Ranjit, college teaching, non-teaching staff and students took part in the event. Speaking on the occasion, IQAC Oriental College Coordinator El Manisat, NEP 2020 seeks to reform education system of the country. He said that the workshop aimed to highlight the merits and demerits of NEP to parents, guardians, students and teachers. GP Women College Assistant Professor Dr. M. Suresh also gave resourceful insights on NEP 2020 at the event.
National Education Policy NEP and 2020 and Kanariba Shiki policy say India the Chanane had a horrible state government when the Chana number Honorpada Masiki Tenari Kudong Chaba Chadaba problem prospect Mayam say policy to Kanon no have more part more implementary part more than I see I couldn't or in the college government instruction Makada I could get Shinchinja Toromni I see Toromsida I couldn't state government I could give waiver report with feedback vision your report plus 10 to 15 minutes ki video recording ama su khoi thagani college se da masi pangthok pase yamna hena khoi khulong chaba ma phangani hena asa tawji.
One-day workshops on National Assessment and Accreditation Council (NAAC) accreditation were held at various colleges under the Directorate of University and Higher Education, Government of Manipur today. A workshop was held at Waikom Mani Girls College in Thoubal. Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Waikom Mani Girls College organized the workshop. Waikom Mani Girls College Principal Dr. T.H. Manau and Vice Principal Dr. S. Shyam Kiran, teachers of the college and YK College Wangjing took part in the event. Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Naurem Birahari College in Kundrakpam also held a one-day workshop on NAAC, a National Institute Ranking Framework, and All India Survey on Higher Education today. Naurem Birahari College Principal Dr. N.G. Rakshini and Vice Principal cum IQAC Coordinator Dr. I. Kunjabati, teaching and non-teaching staff of the college attended the event. Associate Professor of El Sanoy College Nambol O. Lukoy was the resource person. Two-day state-level seminar focusing on state artisans kicked off today at Thangmaiban Hijam Devan Lekai Community Hall. Handicrafts Service Center HSC Imphal organized the event, sponsored by Development Commissioner Handicrafts, Ministry of Textiles under the Ambedkar Hatsalab Vikas Yojana AHVY. Speaking on the occasion, Assistant Director of HSC Imphal Y. JOYSHREE said the seminar aimed to facilitate success of Prime Minister's Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme. 100 artisans of 3 different clusters took part in the event. She said artisans of the toy cluster set up in connection with Indian Toy Fair of 2020 at Kaibul in Bishopur district are taking part in the seminar to facilitate them in reviving the toy cluster.
Honorable Prime Minister ge Atmanirbhar Bharat haiba asiguma theme sida fulfill taunaba artisan punamakta awareness bigani ge Honorable Prime Minister ge handakta Indian Toy Fair 2020 haina tawhiba aduda Manipur gi Bishnupur district ki Kaibul Sagram da toy cluster oina linkhatsagiba adugi artisan singbu chu koin invite tawjai masda hana dagi sitharu lairuba aduma toy cluster je amuk hanna revive tawduna asigi toy industry se boost up taunaba economy khogi senmitlon da phagana bagi damakta aduma main theme da 2-day seminar se hen emphasis pizai masida sunatana every nook and corner da laizariba cluster artisan sing se akoina invite tawjaraga masigi 2-day seminar under HY sigi main oiba objective sing se fulfill tawjana ba sinjabani.
Social worker of Zirbam, Namairakpam Buddha Chandra today laid the foundation stone for the construction of Ziri Ima Markets, Ima Larinbigi Shanglen in Zirbam's Babupara today. Ima Kaitel Development Committee appreciated the same. Akom Loop Kanglei Park today inducted 13 new office bearers for 2021 till 2024 term. Former President of Akomlup, Kangleipak Indra Kumar Ningomba, administered the order of office to the new members. Soraisam Sanjit is the new president, S. Anganghal is the new working president, H. Memtombi Shanta Mangang is the new vice president, General Secretary, and M. Binu Mite is the new finance secretary. A patriotic music video album titled Pongnafam Lamdam was released at the office of Apunba Manipur Matam Ishay Kanglup today. Renowned filmmaker Narendra Ningombam is the director and G. Surchandra Sharma along with Mayengbam Dhananjay are the music directors. Prince Philip, the husband of Britain's Queen Elizabeth II and the Duke of Edinburgh, passed away on Friday morning, aged 99. Prime Minister Narendra Modi condoled the demise of the UK's Prince Philip and hailed him for his distinguished career in the military as well as him being at the forefront of many community service initiatives. In a statement issued on behalf of the 94-year-old Queen Elizabeth II, Buckingham Palace said that the country's longest-serving royal consort died peacefully at Windsor Castle on Friday morning. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipuri cinema completes 50 years. Chief Minister Biren says government will preserve all film records and artifacts. MP Leshem Basaranjauba shows off efforts to set up Film City in Manipur. Manipur government to review whether to halt or continue physical classes for students of class 6 to 8 in the wake of surging COVID-19 cases. Social Welfare Director N.G. Uttam says some NGOs are hindering the department work by raising unnecessary complaints at court and Manipur Human Rights Commission. Manipur reports 12 more new COVID-19 cases out of 650 test results and 8 recoveries in 24 hours. Death toll remains at 375. And India logs above 1,31,000 COVID-19 cases and 780 deaths in 24 hours. Tally rises above 1 crore 30 lakh. Recovery rate drops to 91.22%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.